Flip Devils. J-Dog back and some more goddamn questions. And we got two paid Scaroonies. And god damn, first paid Scaroony was the most ultimate kick-ass fucking yeah, homeboy paid Scaroony the dog has ever received by a fucking hell of a large margin. I'm gonna say undisclosed amount because I don't know, it's his personal thing that I don't know if he wanted people to know. He didn't even say give him the shout out, nothing. It's more of a just a tip for the dog. But from Jeremy Buck, sent a very goddamn generous amount. He says, keep up the utter domination in the metal scene. Here's a little help for any upcoming droughts. Yeah, I don't like them goddamn droughts. We have to keep the big devil hydrated. Jeremy Buck. Mm-hmm. My new bestie, goddammit. So I actually emailed Jeremy, at least to the PayPal email. I'm assuming that's his regular email too, other than just a PayPal account. And I said, yeah, dude, I mean, I got to send you something. So it's like, pick a fucking J-Dog slogan shirt, a Hell's shirt, a shirt, something. Send me your address and send me your, what size you wear, what design you want. Because goddamn, I feel fucking bad not sending anything on that. Fuck, it was a hell of a lot more than the 10 or 20. So definitely goddamn appreciate that. So by the time he sees this, he already got my email. Or if you didn't get my email, check your goddamn the PayPal email that you used. Check that. I emailed you back there, homeboy. So because by the time you see this, you probably got the email. Shit, I got like 9 videos pre-recorded. So appreciate that, brah. And then a goddamn standard paid Scaroony question. It's from fucking Ricky Edwards. Hey J Dog, regarding CD releases, what is your opinion on the licensed releases from other countries like Brazil, Argentina, etc.? I noticed that sometimes the quality of the print is not as good as I would like. However, I do purchase some releases on these labels because it is easier to get or only available on those labels at the time. I was just wondering about your thoughts on them. Take care. Yeah, it's funny. Actually, I never thought about it, but very, very similar stance as yourself. Some of them were, there was a Russian label doing some too. I don't think we've gotten anything because they're coming through Hells. I want to say they even did some cannibal shit, Russia. Forget who, but probably didn't get any of the Russian stuff in the latest years for the obvious goddamn reasons. That's my guess. So I don't even know who the label is personally, and I don't do the goddamn stocking around here. There's the Chinese label too, which they did do some cannibals. They did like Violence Unimagined. I think they did even Butchered at Birth and shit. I forget the name of the label. We got them in. They look pretty cool. Um, those ones look nice. There's Kill Again Records in Brazil. His stuff's pretty damn good looking from what I've seen. I mean, a lot of it I didn't pick up because I already owned the stuff. But he did Sinister and what other bands did he do? I'm sure I own a couple things. It's just, yeah, majority of the stuff that he did that I was a fan of, I already owned. But I thought it was cool because a lot of stuff that he was doing was it was out of print at the time, and I like just like there was a big point where stuff like Sinister, the first 4 records, it wouldn't be in stock at Hell's because it was just out of print. And I don't know, I just find it kind of annoying. Granted, I already own it, but to be honest, when I'm pulling orders and shit, I much rather be pulling, Sinister, Malevolent Creation, Monstrosity, shit like that, than some canoe ass fucking dog shit. It's just, well, one, it's easier to pull, because I can recognize it and I just know exactly what it looks like rather than some fucking bullshit. I was like, what does this even say? Can't read the goddamn logo. It's not even in English. It's some goddamn weird ass Latin font. I'm like, I've never heard of it. I was like, what the fuck is this? And if it's unsealed and shit like that, backgrounds for the tunes, it's got, because I don't like to, I do sometimes bring some shit from my personal collection to the warehouse, but it's nice and convenient when I'm already down at the warehouse and there's good goddamn tunes. I don't want to listen to no bozo ass fucking Ruins of Beverus and fucking dumb shit. So it's nice when that's out there. For example, like I can't even tell you, hell, I don't even know if we've ever had in stock, but I don't want to go as far as saying that. But if we have, it's been years. Last time we've had Monstrosity, fuck, I was going to just say Imperial Doom, but let's just say the first 3 albums. I don't know if we've ever had them. I think Imperial Doom, because I have the LP of that. I can't remember if we got that through Hells and I picked up my copy or if I bought that separately. I can't remember. So, even if we did, let's just say we had it in stock. That we're talking about literally our parents' house days when hell started, when I was still a goddamn teenager. Imperial Doom, I don't know if we've ever had it. If we do, like I said, it was a Kill Again record or something. I don't actually, I think maybe we did have it. Maybe it was a Kill Again Records. It might have been even a replica bootleg. It's actually, but it's been years as well. Millennium, I don't think we've ever had that either. It's just cool to see that shit on the shelves. The real goddamn metal. So I prefer to see that. Um, so yeah, as long as it looks good. Some of the Argentinian labels, I do know what you're talking about. I'm drawing a blank though. What did they put out? Yeah, you're like, God, this don't look too good. Can't think of who it is though. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Um, and do I own some of those myself? I want to say that's what my Inverted album's on. The debuted album. It's on like a Brazilian label, I want to say, and I don't think that was the original pressing. Mine's like a 1999 or 2000 or 2001 pressing, and it's a cheaper version. And I own it because that's all that was fucking available. That's what I got. And it's not dog shit. It's just half-assed. But to their defense, I have a feeling that the very first pressing was too, because like I said, we're supposed to be putting that out on vinyl, reissue CD, and cassette. And I asked for the lyrics and stuff, and they said cool, but it seemed like it was kind of like, all right, well, let me dig them up type of thing. Like we never pressed those, so let me see if I can figure it out. He didn't say that, but it was basically insinuated. So I don't know. I think those labels are cool as long as they're doing shit, and it's left. The quality's at least semi decent. And in the most recent years, it seems like they've all kind of stepped their game up because there was times I remember there was a couple labels in like Chile and Mexico. We would get CDs and trade like there. I think it was like back when like Necros Christos was doing their demo and shit. We'd get CDs and cassettes, and the quality was fucking ass. We got here's a goddamn old school hell story for you. I remember. I'm pretty sure it was from Chile. Don't quote me on it. I can't remember the label for the life of me. Some of you guys might know. You know, might know it. You got it from Hell's. This is going back about 20 years ago. This fucking label. I got that insane, and I can't even fucking believe this shit happened. It was cassettes, right? We traded for them. We sent them our ready to roll merchandise, right? We get in stock. Check this shit out. Print work for the cassettes, no cases, which is fine. We might have traded without cases, so maybe we sent our on cases, so fine there. That's pretty common when trading overseas to save on postage to make the package lighter. He sent us just the inlays, the cassette inlays. He sent us blank cassettes, no music on them. The labels, the cassette labels that you had to glue on. Here's your labels. Glue them on the cassette yourself. And here's a CDR of each audio. Dub it because on a dub it one by one, and it was like 50 cassettes. Guess which fucking jacktard got to do that? What the fuck? Talk about dog shit, dude. I've seen better bootlegs. And they were official. At least I think they're official. It was like Necros Christos. I think Force of Darkness was like that. Their rehearsal demos. I want to say there was a Toxic Holocaust one in there too. But dude, it was. I think Farscape was in there. Violator when they started. I could be wrong on the exact bands. I'm almost positive it was a Necros Christos demo in there. But yeah, like at what point would you think that's fucking shit's acceptable? So back then, and I remember getting some CDs too. The CDs, you're like, what the dude? I remember times, yeah, with CDs, there'd be such ass. It was always from some South American label every fucking time without fail. The tray cards, not the booklet that goes, it's the back piece with the track listing. I mean, at what point does this fucking happen? Because it's a universal size. It's not like there's different sized CD jewel cases. Like, who the fuck did you print these with? We get the tray cards in, and they were like an eighth of an inch, too goddamn big, wide, to where they couldn't fit in the goddamn case. You're like, how do you fuck this up? How do you get the sizes off, man? It's a universal size around the goddamn globe for over 30 fucking years whenever CDs first came out. I don't know when CDs first came out, like 1989, I think it was. Somewhere around there. How do you get that wrong? So how did you get them in? The dog had to fucking take scissors, cut it as straight as possible. There's like 100 like that. Tell me that ain't some goddamn bullshit. How did this fucking tool bag even case his own copies? Because theoretically, the ones he was retailing, again, this wasn't even bootlegs. These were official fucking releases. How the fuck did he case his own up? Again, assuming that he was sending them in cases when somebody bought directly from him, whether it been from at the time, probably MySpace, or if he had a website. I can't remember the exact label. I just remember having to do that. And I wasn't the one in contact with him. And to this day, I never did the stocking. It was always goddamn Sea Dog, aka Chasey Boy. So, I mean, I gave him my goddamn opinion. What kind of fucking bullshit is this? That's what we got. Fucking deal with it. What the fuck? What do you mean fucking deal with it? Shoot this guy some hellfire up his fucking ass. This is some bullshit. And what chats my ass the most about that is just like fucking dickheads with 10 DUIs and stuff. What annoys me about crap like that is if myself or Hells was even pull something even a quarter that goddamn bad, that would never fly. Ever. And I'm talking about, well, it's because you set a bigger standard because they're larger than J-Dog. I'm talking about making them the day. Nobody would have tolerated that shit. They would have told us, get fucked. They would have basically said, this is junk. I'm throwing this in the garbage. And you ripped me off. Why did you guys do that, dog? Well, because then we threw it away. We took a complete loss because, again, when it's the other way around, one-way street in this motherfucker, they wouldn't resend it. We'd be out the whole trade, 50 CDs. That's a lot of loot. You know what I mean? 50 CDs, assuming you're selling them $10 a pop, that's $500. That was back when we were living, in our parents' bedroom or living together in the house. I was still working a day job. So it was like, flushing down $500, flushing $500 even now is not cool by any stretch. But especially back then, funds were much more limited. So it's like, yeah, you took it up the fucking ass. Dog got the scissors. Dog got out the fucking boombox, and that's actually, I think that's the reason why I went out and bought a boombox, which it had the CD player on the top and the cassette player, specifically to dub those goddamn dumbass cassettes. And then when tapes were starting to become boom, and this is around 2005, 2006, somewhere in that area. And they started kind of like coming back. And I'm like, all right, well, at least I got a tape player now because stuff I did want to check out. And then eventually, what happened? You should have gone with a tape player, J-Dog. Right. I mean, the goddamn thing broke about 10 years ago. And then rebother fucking buying one. And I damn sure wouldn't be dubbing cassettes now. I would definitely tell a guy, go fucking suck a dick and swallow that load, you motherfucking canoe. Be damned if I'm sitting there dubbing cassettes. What kind of fucking 1982 fucking shit is this? Like, why would you even think to fucking do that? Yeah, true goddamn story if you can believe that fucking shit. Well, yeah, I'm cool with the goddamn licensed labels as long as they're goddamn good quality. You don't gotta dub the shit. Order question, goddamn it, he's back. Michael Hedrick, as always, taking unfair advantage, fucking elephant peanut style, and goddamn Simpsons. Homer taking the goddamn elephant to fucking Moe's, taking an unfair. I think you're taking unfair advantage of my generous offer. Brings in an elephant for the free peanuts. Every time he says three, this guy sends 3+ questions. Michael Hedrick, goddamn, order questions / comments for the dog, shoegaze, metalcore, and grunge YouTube channel. All bullshit the dog definitely don't listen to. I'd rather listen to fucking rap and possibly even country over that fucking canoe ass shit. 1. What are your favorite 10-inch records? So I have about, in totality, I don't have a ton of 10-inch records, but it's probably about 100, maybe just slightly under 100. I showed a couple on camera over the goddamn channel. There's that Latex Hammer Fuck, which is a cool ass looking 10-inch. The Vomitory 10-inch picture this. We did that Beast of Mockery Destructor from Australia, goddammit. 10-inch. Nice ass fucking release. Try scouting that goddamn thing out. So I got a good handful of them right around 100. But my favorites, I mean, I would to give a super accurate answer, I'd want to flip through them and then give the answer. But off the top of my head, so I'm not in my home office, I'm not saving this goddamn question. Just fucking answer. I really like the split 10-inch with Hemorrhage and Discord from Mexico. That's a definite fucking banger. I like the aborted Exhumed 10-inch. It's a live 10-inch, but both sides sound good, really good, and I really enjoy that. Aborted was on, I think it was just before the second album came out, or right when the second album era. That's for goddamn sure, not that Gormageddon up fucking canoe shit. Because I think a lot of you guys, especially you younger guys, are guys that just didn't check them out back in the day, and I understand why. Because their crowd's almost probably more annoying than goddamn Dying Fetus. When you see someone walking around with an aborted shirt at a show, You're like, oh, dude, fucking, this is some canoe fucking trendy ass fucking bullshits, right? Agreed, agreed. But dude, those first two albums were phenomenal. When Aborted, when I first got them, it was just when their first record, Purity of Perversion, that was the only thing out. That's when I saw them too. They played Ohio Death Fest, the original lineup. Everybody on that first fucking album. Met all the guys, Sven, all them shit. From what I've been told, the channel, Sven's the biggest goddamn poser in the face of the earth. Don't know if that's true. That's what I've been goddamn told. People have toured with him. I don't know. I'm not gonna know. What else fucking told? So don't come over and shoot the goddamn messenger. But he was nice to me. Got all my shit signed. I had my Purity Perversion LP CD signed, and then the Engineering the Dead, which is the second album. Can't remember if I had that signed, but I have a CD and LP of that. Those records are phenomenal. And then at the same time, which is pretty much the same songs, they did a split CD with Christ Denied. That shit's great. But the Aborted split with Exhumed, it was live songs from I think it's Nailed Through a Cunt, I think's on there, which is on the second album. And then maybe one or two songs from Purity, but I'm almost positive. So it's Engineering the Dead, second album. I mean, I honestly think those first two Aborteds, in my opinion, again, don't come over here saying anything fucking stupid unless you fucking heard them. Don't be judging on their later shit. I remember when that third album, Gormageddon, came out. I remember when it specifically came out, I picked it up. I'm like, this fucking sucks. It was so goddamn polished that for that kind of music, it sounded like a wall of noise. And Sven wasn't doing his vocals the same because that was one of the cool things about Aborted, especially Sven's kind of like, if you want to call them the highs, I'm not talking about his screams. They sounded like nobody. There was no other gore grind band or brutal death band or gore band that sounded like him. None. Now his gurgles kind of like, even though they weren't common at all, they were still pretty unique. But you can find some bands that were similar at the time. Those first two albums, when those came out, I remember when I first heard Purity of Perversion, only release they had, I picked it up at Extreme Goddamn Music, recommendation of Mutant Mike, R.I.P. Goddammits. I was like, this is fucking great. Songs are super memorable, all sound different. None of the songs sounds the same shit. Was super extreme with very unique vocals. Similar to, in the sense, Embalmer, There Was Blood Everywhere, which is Rick Fleming singing on that goddamn thing. It's a CD. So There Was Blood Everywhere, 7-inch, and Rotten Body Fluids demo. My dumbass as a kid always thought that was fucking just an album. It doesn't sound anything like Embalmer, but in the sense when you put that on, always, even back then and even to this day, I'm like, who the fuck sounds like this? I mean, now granted, Paul took over vocals and he does a very, very good job at trying to do those vocals as well, and it's very close. But those highs and shit Rick was doing, and those yells, there was no other brutal death grind gore that sound like literally fucking nobody. It had an identity of its fucking own. That's like when my dad comes, oh, sounds the same. Like you're gonna put that on, and even another brutal fucking band, like let's say Devourment, Molesting Decapitated, or Deeds of Flesh, Trading Pieces. You're telling me those three sound anything close to alike? You're like, yeah, it's for the same fan base, but I was like, they don't sound like all sounds the same. Get a fucking Q-tip, brah. You're out of your fucking mind. Again, the magical fucking times. And that magic went away roughly around, I didn't mark the goddamn calendar, just going off memory, and the memory's a little goddamn hazy. We're going back 25 fucking years. 2003, after 2003, for the brutal shit, the sick shit, brah. We're talking about brutal death metal, the slam and death metal, and gore grind and grindcore. Those genres. After '03, in my opinion, that magic was fuck all out the window, gone. There were some gems that came along, don't get me wrong. The Almighty, and I said Almighty, goddammit, Pharmacist, Miasmatic Necrosis, Melting Rot. There's bands and there's others. But they were few and far between. Heinous Killings, I think, was after that. Again, I was kind of late to the game too. I didn't always check them out when I heard them came back. They're like, oh, dude, this is because that's when this shit started shit the bed. But that when you go listen, oh fuck, this is unique as fuck. Good songs, the goddamn Predator vocals, holy fuck. There were some gems that came out post 2003. But I'm telling you, dude, once you hit that, yeah, 05, 06, 07, 08, it was a 98% chance you're like, same old bullshit. Same old bullshit, zero motherfucking magic. Those first two aborteds, fucking phenomenal. Goddamn magic out the ass for that particular genre. So don't come over here saying anything fucking stupid. He likes that canoe ass shit. Gormageddon up. No, that fuck I don't. That fan base needs a serious goddamn machine gun death. No doubt about it. Not denying that. So they boarded a Zoom 10-inch. Got it back in the day, of course, goddamn it. Deranged from Sweden with split with Abscess. Mostly for the Deranged side. I was never a huge Abscess fan, although I do need to kind of go back and recheck them out because I never really gave them much of a chance. But I do like Deranged, and that's a nice looking 10-inch. I feel like I missed another Hemorrhage. I know there's that Hemorrhage, the obnoxious 10-inch, but that was just a reissue of a 7-inch demo. But I thought there was another, maybe it's Split I'm forgetting about. Maybe another, was there another Exhumed one too? Hailed. I think I know I'm forgetting something. But I mean, those are good ones though. So those are coming to my goddamn mind. 2. What are some of your favorite music videos? I've been asked this a few times. I'm not a big music video guy. The big reason is, let's call it like it is. Majority of the music videos, where do you watch them? It's YouTube. I mean, I don't watch YouTube ever. I do not watch YouTube. I listen to YouTube pretty much every day, or at least almost every day. Podcasts and shit like that. Sometimes some music, especially in the gym. I don't sit there and watch anything though. But I liked, I guess for it just resorts to my own like personal reasons of youth. Devoured by Vermin by Cannibal Corpse. Saw that on the VHS tape. First, I'm not going to say first music video I saw. I'm sure I saw Metallica or some shit. Enter Sandman or some dumb shit. Prior to it, well, in fact, I'm almost positive I did. But as far as real metal and definitely death metal, it's the goddamn first music video I saw. And then I did see, I think because I think it's because I think of the Digipack Gallery of Suicide Digipack. I think it's on there as a bonus, which dog owns it, of course. I want to say that's how I seen it. I did see it on YouTube too, but I definitely saw it before even YouTube was a thing. Is the song "Sentence to Burn," which is a phenomenal fucking song. If you don't know that, just get your head out of your dumb ass. The fucking top 4 fucking death bands of today, death metal bands, the big 4 or whatever. Not one of them motherfuckers wrote a song half as good as that goddamn banger. Um, Again, I guess just personal reasons. I did think it turned out good, but I kind of helped make it. I was very little role, was just helping with lights. But I was there, goddammit. The None Slaughter God video that turned out cool, but that was here at the Hell's Warehouse. There was this shared office area we used to share, but don't have access to it no more because there was other businesses that came in and it was just vacant at the time. So yeah, helped. I was there the entire making of that, and I did think it turned out good. So kind of that. And I guess actually, here's a little fun thing. I don't think I ever mentioned on this goddamn channel. I'm sure a lot of you are aware of this, but some of you aren't. The very first video I was ever involved and it's on YouTube, was Craig from Crucify Mortals. His music video for the Crucify Mortals song Midnight Butcher. I play the character. It's on YouTube. Go look it the fuck up. So many of you that aren't aware of it, I played. I mean, this was like, I think I was like 24 years old. I think it was 24. 25 at the latest. So going on 15 years ago. Definitely a long goddamn time ago. So I mean, that was cool. That was cool doing that, and I thought it turned out cool. But that's biased as fuck. But nonetheless, if you're a goddamn fan of the dog channel, I mean, check it out just for shits grins and think it's cool. It's, like I said, just search Crucified Mortals, Midnight Butcher. Put your big boy pants on. I ain't got a motherfucking link for you. I ain't doing the goddamn homework for you. Do it like we did back in the goddamn day, and you still got it fucking easier. Hell, back in the days, the goddamn 80s demo tape traders, goddamn, they had to write snail mail letters and lick an envelope, drive it to the fucking post office, and wait 3 to 4 weeks to get their goddamn return shit sent. You motherfuckers can't even type something on a search end, on the YouTube search. Crucify Mortals dash Midnight Butchery. I'm sure it'll come right the fuck up. I haven't looked for it in years, but it's out there, goddammit. Probably those. As I said, I don't watch too many. Some of the later ones I saw, I did see the Exhumed from the album Horror. Naked Screaming Covered in Blood. Fantastic fucking song. The video was, it was funny. So there's something for you, goddammit. And 3 was saying, I was scrolling through S on HHR website and noticed there is a listing for the Sepultura Root CD, but it's out of stock. Good things. I don't want it in goddamn stock. We need fucking monstrosity, Imperial Doom over that canoe ass fucking shit on the goddamn shelves. That means at least one person needed metal and went to hell, decided to buy Roots, question marks. I find that funny. Apparently so. Again, I don't know the 50,000 plus titles in stock off the top of my goddamn head, but it does ring a bell. But here's the thing. I mean, granted, because that's a commercial album and it's funny and yo and Roots, and we know how homeboy it is and shit like that. The goddamn hip hop goddamn record. I can tell you right now, and I know I've heard shit. There's worse shit on the shelves as far as, and it was the true shit. I mean, some of that Cavalt black metal or just that hippie metal, probably shoegaze metal or whatever the fuck else is out there that apparently I'm on the fucking loop. I'm sorry, I take Roots any fucking day, and that's some of the true shit. That's the dark shit, bro. And it's always some hippie dumbass fucking skinny jean wearing fucking canoe that likes it. That damn sure doesn't listen to fucking Imperial Doom. So yeah, I mean canoe. I mean Roots. It's trendy as fuck. It's canoe, and it's for what's heavier than Pantera fucking fans. But and I think it sucks. There's shit that I guarantee I go out there if I was to listen to A to Z, which would be impossible, listen to absolutely everything. I guarantee you I can find something a fucking hell of a lot worse. Stallog was a fucking lot worse, I can tell you that. Guys just walking around insane asylum, banging on shovels, and ooh, literally, that was the tunes. Fucking oh, not even instruments. What do you mean, not instruments, dog? Yeah. We're talking about J-Dog. I got Stallog's album. I haven't, not the one I heard, brah. It was a guy making spooky fucking voices and banging a shovel on a goddamn, it sounded like just in a hallway. Literally, a shovel. That's the Stallog I heard. No motherfucking thanks. I'd take Roots any old fucking day over that. Well, he signs off. No Jeff Walker with dirty dreadlocks, no Carcass. Yeah, if you're talking about that cowboy country fucking dumbass shit he did later on, yeah, that's canoe as fuck, of course. But granted, I didn't think the dreads were the coolest fucking thing either. He should have stuck with it because he brought those on like I think it was after Symphonies was out or right before Symphonies because the early photos on Reek and shit he didn't have dreadlocks. At least I'm almost positive he didn't. I think it was right around Symphony, but that whole Symphonies tour, like when they toured with Death and shit, yes, he had him on there, and Necrotis as well, fully aware of it. He had him on Reek, J-Dog. Well, first off, there's not goddamn photos in the original goddamn album. Second of all, I'm pretty sure I saw something early back then that he didn't. And third of all, I didn't mark my motherfucking calendar when Jeff Walker got goddamn dreadlocks. I'm just saying, either way, it was kind of fucking stupid. But yes, it was better than that goddamn dumbass fucking cowboy poser shit he was fucking doing. Cowboy, you got to do, but I'm about to get in 3 in the morning later, goddamn it.